everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you all today?
Good.
That's so nice. How's the day going?
Very
And the
nice.
weather has changed or no?
Yes.
Yes, and the days have become shorter now. It's getting dark early.
Because dark gets early, morning gets late.
And then what is the story that we have today?
Cats for sale.
It's about it's a tale of a peddler, some monkeys and their monkey business. Okay, and it's told and illustrated by Esfin Slobdrekna. Okay, that's some unusual name that he has. And what's my name? Do you all know my name?
Jack.
Yay! My name is Jagrati. Yes, I'm Jagrati, and I am your storyteller for the class. Oh my God! High five! So cool! Alright. So let's just go in the book and see what does the story says. Cats for sale. Once there was a peddler. You all can see?
Yes.
Once there was a peddler, but he was not like an ordinary peddler. He never used to carry his caps on his back or somewhere. He always has his caps on his head. So first he had his checks cap, then all the bunch of caps he used to have on his head. Caps of grey, colors of brown, colors of blue, and the colors of red. And he walked up and down the street, holding himself very straight as to not upset his caps. As he went along the way, he used to call, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap, 50 cents a cap. One morning, he couldn't sell any cap. He walked up the street and walked down the street and calling for caps for sale, 50 cents a cap, 50 cents a cap. But nobody wanted any cap from him. And he began to feel very hungry. And he was very tired also for lunch. He's only walking around the street, but nobody is buying any caps from him. And he became very upset. So he got so tired, so he wanted to rest. So he said, he sat under the tree and leaned his back and he rested for some time. He had put his head to feel they were very straight. First his own checked caps, then the grey caps, then the brown caps, the blue caps, and the red on his very top. They were all there, so he went asleep. So now what has happened? He never even kept his caps on the side. He kept all his caps straight on his head. Right? And first he had always his checks cap, the grey, the brown, the blue, and the red cap. And he slept for a long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. But what do we see? Where are the caps? Where are the caps gone? But before standing up, he felt that something was missing. And all he felt his own checked caps. He only felt his own checked cap, but not the rest of the caps. He looked to the right of him, no caps. He looked to the left of him, no caps. He looked in the back of him, no caps. He looks behind the tree and no caps. Then he looked up into the tree, and what do you think he saw?
Monkey took his cap.
Really? No, I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, let's see what he finds. Let's see.
Monkeys. Cat.
Monkeys and cats. Yeah. On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a grey cap, was a brown cap, or a blue or a red cap. Right? So all monkeys wore the cap. So now what has happened? You think they are going to return the cap to the peddler? The what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. You monkeys, he said, shaking a finger at him. You give me back my caps. You give me back my caps. But the monkey only shook their fingers back to him and then said, shh, shh, shh. This is the noise that the monkeys are making. So what do you think they are doing? See, they are also shaking his, putting his fingers like that and then, telling him, saying what he's doing the same what he's doing. This made the peddler angry, so he shook both his hands on them and said, you monkey, give back my caps. But the monkeys only shook both their hands and said to him, shh. So he was so angry, he shook both his hands and said, give back my cap, give back my cap. But the monkeys did not. So he felt quite angry. He stomped his feet and said, you monkey, you better give me back my caps. But the monkeys only stomped their feet back at him and said, shh, shh, shh. So, see, the monkeys are also stomping their feet. You think the monkeys are going to give back the cap?
No.
No. Yes, let's see. By the time the peddler was really very, very angry, he stomped both his feet and shouted, you monkey, give me back my caps. But the monkeys only stomped both their feet back at him and said, shh, shh, shh. Then at last he became so angry, he pulled off his cap on his head and threw it on the ground and began to walk away. Now what has happened? He felt that this is no point that I will get my caps back. So what I should do is, he was so upset, he threw his back, the checked cap he was wearing, and then started walking. And then what had happened?
All monkeys copied and threw out.
Yeah, all the monkeys are also throwing the caps back on him. But then each monkey pulled off his cap. And look how he's looking up at the monkeys. And he was also shocked. And all the grey caps and all the brown caps and all the blue caps and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. So the peddler picked up his cap and put them back on his head. First his own checked cap, then the grey cap, then the brown cap, then the blue cap, and then the red cap, so the very top. So then he again started putting all the caps back in the order: the grey, the brown, the blue, the red. And
Why does he wear so many caps?
that's the way we talked about in the beginning also. He was not a normal peddler who had caps on his back. He used to have always on the street on his head. And slowly he walked back to the town calling, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. The end. So what happened in the story? Someone else from here. No, someone else from here. Someone else. You want to tell? Then who wants to tell? You both can tell. Someone else.
Wait,
Hmm?